Hello again. It's still Thursday, August 22nd, and this is video number 4 for the day. The first 2 were an hour long, then it cut me off, and the next one was only like 10 minutes, 11 minutes. So I'm sitting here thinking about cleaning up my mess, and it's like, oh my goodness, I have like 3/4 of a bag of whips to show you and I'm done. You're all caught up on everything, and then I can hopefully get back to a regular schedule. But with a small person in school, that's a possibility. So I was like, okay, so I cleaned up my phone a little bit and put some stuff away, and I still have video 3 to upload. No, 2 and 3 that need uploaded. Oh Lord. Yes, 2 and 3 that need uploaded. So yeah. But I figured I'd at least come in. I have a little while before the small child gets home from school, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna get caught up, right? Okay. So next up is Barbara Anna's All Creatures Great and Small. Creative Poppy. Dangerous place. Anyway. This is another one that's gotten a lot of love this year for various challenges in Magical Stitches group and Stitcher's Journal and the Lord of the Rings. So this is on 28 count Jobelin in Nature's something, and it's from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Find that. Anyway, I'm doing this 1/1 on the 28 count because, I mean, it's pretty decent size even 1/1. But when I started working on this, I had part of this top brown line done. That's it. So I have the brown all the way around, and you better believe I cheered when that matched up. And then I have the leaves, some of the leaves done at the top. And then I got bored with that and started working on some of the motifs. So I have a long, long, long way to go. But still a couple thousand stitches closer to a finish. And I have a Sparkly Pig needle minder from Brenda's Minders and More. This is the awareness. It's actually the breast cancer awareness ribbon mandala from Ink Circles. This is a free design on their website, part of the 2006 collection. But I am stitching it in purples for fibromyalgia awareness. So this is an 18 count Ada. Kind of looks like the same fabric, the sandstone, that I have ABC Christmas on, but it might not be. But there it is. So I had the center section and 1 ribbon done. So I've done these other 2 ribbons here and then this lighter purple ribbon. So, and I'm just using, I know this is a silk. The center there is a silk. It's a Karen Water Lilies in African Violet. The dark ribbons are Signature Purple from Fabrics by LJ. The light colored ribbon is Wisteria from Color and Cotton. And then it's Petite Treasure Braid around the outside of the ribbons. So I am really enjoying this piece. And I have a little Purple Minion needle minder from True North Needle Minders. Next up is Only in the Darkness from Cantima by Kana on Etsy. And the quote is, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars." And it's a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. quote. So this is on 14 count black Ada. And gotten a lot done. First line's done. and then started working on the second line. So it's a very nice, soothing piece to stitch. I love it. I really do. And I have a little sparkly minder. This actually, Erica at True North Needle Minders puts the prettiest backs on her needle minders. So this is actually a back to a needle minder, but it was so pretty and it looked so much like a star or a meteor, or it looked very space to me. Does that make sense? So I took that as a minder for this one and put a regular magnet on the back of one of my minders from her, because she uses the prettiest backs on her minders. Okay, next up is arranging lures. I'm checking the time, but I have unlimited time right now. Again, wish I'd done that sooner. Anyway, so this is Arranging Lures by Ink Circles. I love their arranging series. The more I stitch this, the more I tell myself that I need all of the arranging series. There's several. So I have quite a bit of the blue done. It calls for wrought iron from Gentle Arts, but I am using the DMC equivalent-ish of 939. So I had most of the frog done when I started working on this recently. So finished the frog, gotten those lures over there on the side, started working on the lure on the top. So I'm doing all of the 939 first, and then I'll go back in and fill in with the rest of the colors. And there's only 3, 4, 5 other colors. So, okay. Next up is Coastal Cola by Silver Creek Samplers. And I'm doing this on a 28 count blue Jobelin that I don't remember. Pretty sure it came from Under the Sea Fabrics. Can't remember the name of it. Anyway. So I had the C and the O done of cola. So I almost have the words Coastal Cola done. And I'm using red rocks from Weeks Dye Works for the words. It called for something else, and I didn't like what it called for. It called for, nope, that's not right. Cinnabar from Weeks Dye Works. And it just wasn't, I just didn't like it. That's a personal thing. It's a beautiful color, but it just wasn't for me. So I chose Red Rocks instead, which is a lot darker. And I have a grape soda needle minder from the Everyday Stitcher. Alright, this is Curiouser and Curiouser from Kentima by Kana. I haven't added too much since the last time you saw this. Which was probably last year. Goodness gracious, I guess I have added more than I think. This is 14 count black Ada, and I recently added, I had her dress done to about here. So I filled this in and then did at least the outline. So all of this can be filled in now. So still got a ways to go, but loving it. And I have a Alice and Cheshire Cat minder from the Everyday Stitcher. Next up is Welcome to Pumpkinville, which is the Frosted Pumpkin stitch along for this year. And I said I wasn't going to do the stitch alongs this year because I haven't finished any of the previous year's stitch alongs. So I said, nope, not going to do them. Clouds Factory came out with their theme. I said, okay, I'm fine if I don't do that one. And then Frosted Pumpkin announced their theme, and I said, oh, doggone you. You know me in towns and houses and just, yeah. So, had to do it. So this is 18 count beige Ada. And I had the letters P-U-M done last time well, this is new to you because you haven't seen this because I started it this year. So, I almost have Welcome to Pumpkinville done. And I have the absolute coolest minder ever. It's Mr. Rogers! Anybody else going to see the Mr. Rogers movie with Tom Hanks? Oh my gosh. I saw the documentary last year and it made me cry. But this is from Mad for Minders on Etsy. Oh, let's see. All right. This is Raven by Kentima by Kana. And of course it's from The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And it's 14 count black Ada. And I've done a lot of this, so all the blue that's been filled in, the black that's been filled in, most of, maybe not all of the blue, but I might have had like part of this window done the last time you saw this. So filled that in. This is the full length of the window, and then there's a tree and the raven, and it says Nevermore on the bottom. So I've done a lot on this one. And I have a handbook for the recently deceased needle minder from Needle Attractions. Hope I get this cleaned up before everybody gets back. This looks like a bomb went off in it. There's stuff everywhere. Cinnamon, what are you doing? She's cleaning her tail. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's cleaning her tail and licking the couch at the same time. So she's, you know. This is You Are My Sunshine by Stitchrovia. And this is on a 14 count Ada, yellow Ada from Fabrics by LJ. So, coming along here, finished the word shine, started the word sun. So, I've gotten about, I know I've done at least 3 letters here on this one, and then all of this. So, and these letters are just, they look phenomenal, but they are, there's a couple hundred stitches in each letter. So, it's definitely an undertaking. And I have a Elmo and Big Bird needle minder from True North Needle Minders. Oh, let's see. Haven't worked on that one. Don't remember if I've shown you this. Can't remember, so you're going to see it again. Maybe you have. I don't know. This is Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate. And I'm doing them all on one piece of fabric. This is 14 count smoke tone Ada. And I actually have a couple of them done. So there's the whole thing. I have Be Spooktacular done. Maybe these are the finishes from this year that I couldn't find. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, there's Be Spooktacular. Don't think I've worked on either of these two. Brew Some Fun. That one's done. Done a little bit here. Carve a Pumpkin is done. That needle minder's from Bread Does Minders and More, I think. And then moving up. I finished the frame on this one. I know that was last time I worked on it. And then Wear a Costume has, I finished the dog and working on the words. So yeah, I want to say this was at least two of the finishes of this year. So maybe that's why what two I couldn't find earlier. The other one I think I finished last year. So anyway, Halloween rules. Oh, what else? Everything else in there is from my whip album, hasn't been touched. So, well, that figures. So, yeah, alright, you have a 10-minute video, you have a 15-minute video, you have an hour video, and I think you have a 50-minute. Awesome. So, you're all caught up? Yeah, I mean, there were some things I put away because I couldn't remember why I'd worked on them, but for the most part, you've seen about everything I've stitched this year. Made a couple baby blankets for charity, made a few hats, got a new shelf, organized some of my stitchy stash on, read quite a lot of books this year, quite a lot of books. The Magical Stitches has definitely gotten me reading again. Ember's still behind me. So, if you didn't see her in the last video, she's at the very end, and I woke her up, and she was not happy. So, I let her go back to sleep. I don't even know if you can see her. No. Maybe a little bit. Nope. Black cat on a black couch. Oh. Oop, there's an arm. Says, leave me alone unless you're going to give me a belly rub. Anyway. Okay, so if you've hung out this long for all these videos that could be cobbled together if I knew at all how to do that, I appreciate it. And now I have a visual account of all my stitching, and that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye.